Hi, today I'm going to show you how I layer transparent oil glazes over a charcoal drawing on canvas. Whether you're an oil painter or an acrylic painter, this process works with either medium. Once the charcoal is sealed to the canvas, you can layer transparent colors over the charcoal. And that's exactly what I want to do with this piece, is layer transparent oil glazes. But before I do that, I'll be making color swatches so both you and I can see how different transparent oil colors look when layered. And today I'll be demonstrating layering the transparent oil glazes over this charcoal drawing. Sealing charcoal to a canvas is a very simple technique, and I will link a very short video in the description area below this video describing the process in detail. Today I'm using an oil glazing medium. It's called Galkid Light and it's by Gamblin. If you're an acrylic painter, you could use an acrylic glazing medium. The first transparent oil color I'll be mixing into the glazing medium is Payne's Gray. Next is Green Gold. I really do love using this glazing medium. It's a really high quality and it gives me such a smooth and glossy finish. It also speeds up the drying time. And you can see I don't use very much paint. I use a lot more medium than paint. I want the initial layers to be thin with transparent color. And one thing great, because it does dry so quickly, is you can add additional layers and you can build up the glazes as you go along. The next transparent color is kind of a surprise. It's called Transparent White, and I'm really curious to see how this layers over the charcoal. Now I'm going to make swatch rows directly on the sealed charcoal on canvas, so both you and I can see how each color behaves over the different charcoal tones. Since I had the Payne's Gray on my brush, I mixed it into a little bit of the burnt sienna just to see how that would look. And out of curiosity, I grabbed transparent oxide red. And then the Prussian blue. Boy, that's pretty. All these colors remind me of stained glass. I thought it'd be interesting to try the transparent white, and I don't think it made that much of a difference. I loaded a little bit more up on the palette knife to see what that would do, but I'd say it was very, very subtle at best. So now let's take a look at the color swatches. I really do think they turned out really nice. I am pleased. Let's take a closer look. Oh, and by the way, I did add ultramarine blue. It's in the upper left side of the canvas. So now I need to decide which oil glazes to use on this French bulldog. What do you think?